All right, so the first question says evaluate. The first question says evaluate to 4 significant figures 573.06 multiplied by 184.25. It's very easy. By the time you punch your calculator, you should get that answer as quick as possible so that you don't waste your time. Now, according to my calculator, I have 105,586.305. Now, the answer should evaluate it to 4 significant figures. So you count from the beginning, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. Look at the next number that is next to it. Is it more than 5? Yes. So you make it 1 and add it up to this 5. That's going to give you 1056. Then you turn the remaining ones to zeros, 0.000. And from our question, that's A correctly. Number 2 now. They said change 432 in base 5 to base 3. The first thing you want to do is to change this base 5 to what I can call base 10 first. So you can start changing this to base 10. Very simple. Multiply these numbers with the base that they already exist with. So 4 times 5 raised to power that 2 plus 3 times 5 raised to power 1 plus 2 times 5 raised to power 0. So what do we have now? 4 times 25 plus 15 plus 2 times 5 raised to power 0 is 1. That will give us 4 times 25, 100 plus 15 plus 2. That's 117. So now that we're done changing it to base 10, it's now time to convert it to base 3. And what do? We divide 117 divided by 3. That will give us 39 remainder 0 divided by 3. That will give us 13 remainder 0 divided by 3. Now will give us 4 remainder 1. 3 in 4, 1 remainder 1. 3 in 1, 0 remainder 1. So if you write this one upward, you have 11100. That's our option B from the question. So if we continue again now, they said given that A and B are set such that set A is 8, set B is 12. Now set A intercept B gives us 3. Then we have to find set A union B. According to a direct formula that says set A union B equals to set A plus set B minus set A intercept B. So what we have there is now set A union B, which is what we're looking for, equals to set A is 8 plus set B is 12 minus set A intercept B is 3. That's what? 20 minus 3, which is equals to 17. And that's our option B according to the question. Alright, so this is number 4 question now. We have root 24 plus root 96 minus root 600 equals to y root 6. Now the first thing I want to do is to derive the root 6 of this. I want to remove root 6 out of these 3 numbers. This is what I mean. If you look at this 24, you can further break it down to 6 times 4 plus 96. You can break it down to 6 times 16 minus 600. You can break it down to 6 times 100 equals to y root 6. You see that kind of arrangement now. So from here, I want to isolate the root 6 so that it can look like the one beyond the equals to sign. So now root 6 doesn't have a definite square root, but 4 has a square root. The square root of 4 is 2, so I can bring out the 2 times root 6 plus the square root of 16 is 4 root 6 minus the square root of 100 is 10 root 6 equals to y root 6. So now they look alike, so we can start our evaluation. 2 root 6 plus 4 root 6, that is 6 root 6 minus 10 root 6 equals to y root 6. 6 root 6 minus 10 root 6, that's minus 4 root 6 equals to y root 6. Easy and direct. So y now, you can now divide both sides by root 6 to make y stand alone. So if you divide this, if you divide this and divide this, what will be left to be y to be equals to minus 4. Simple and steady other way, and that's option D. Now, question number 5 said, evaluate 23 times 54, open bracket, mode 7. Now, please, anyone that I'm not really good at this mode topic in mathematics, please, anyone that has the answer should drop it in the comment section so that all of us can benefit from your knowledge. All right, so the next question now, number 6 question, 4 raised to power 3x plus 16x plus 1. Now this is I can't really remember the topic that this is from. I think indices or so. Now what I want to do is to make sure that this 16 comes down to 4 so that they both have the same base number, so that the same base, so to say, so that we can be able to evaluate it. So when I have 4 raised to power 3x here, what power can I give to 4 that can form 16? Obviously it's 2. 4 raised to power 2 is what will give us 16 multiplied by x plus 1. So 4 raised to power 3x equals to 4 raised to power 2x plus 1. These 4 can now cancel each other. What will be left with is 3x equals to 2x plus 1. So 2x will cross the equals to sign. It will change to minus 2x equals to 1. 3x minus 2x, that's what? X equals to 1. And that's our option C according to the question. Okay, now they said a weaver bought a bundle of grass for $50. Now a bundle of grass costed the person $50. Now, and out of this bundle of mats, he made 8 mats, and each of the mats cost $15. So apparently 8 mats will cost $15 times 8, which is easy and steady. That should give us $120. So our question now is find the percentage profit. What is the percentage profit that the person made over his product? That's very easy. Just divide the total realized cost over the buying cost. $120 over $50 times 100, and that should give us 120 divided by 50 times 100, 240%. That's question A. So you can see that from there. Please, I'm open to corrections. If you notice any corrections in this workings, is for everybody to learn. You can as well as correct me, and we can work together to achieve a common goal. Now the next question says we should find the 17th term of an arithmetic progression AP of minus 6, minus 1, 4, and so on. Now this is the first term. Meanwhile, our formula is un equals to a plus open bracket n minus 1 close bracket d. Now un, which is the term we're looking for, should be u17. It should change to u17. It's the 17th term we're looking for. Now the first term, which is a, is minus 6 plus n is also the number of terms. Now 17 minus 1 close the bracket. D is the common difference between each term. Let me say it this way, if you count plus 5 with minus 6, you should have minus 1. If you count plus 5 with minus 1, you should have 4. So the common difference here is 5. So u17 equals to minus 6 plus 17 minus 1, 16. 16 times 5, that should give us, if you punch your calculator, 80. So minus 6 plus 80, that should give us 74. That's our option C in the question. Alright, so the next one says m varies directly as, this is a joint variation question. M varies directly as n and inversely as the square of p. It's just a direct stuff. They now said from here we can say m equals to k, which is our constant, multiplied by n over p square. So they now said our m is 3, k times n is what, 2, and our p is 1 square. That's 3 equals to k2 over 1. So if you cross multiply this over 1, if you cross multiply, what you have is k equals to 3 over 2. So if you bring this back and input it here, what you have is m equals to 3 over 2, which is our k, multiplied by n over p square. You can see that now. So m will be equals to 3n over 2p square, and that is our A option in the question. Now, the next question says if A is 3, B equals to minus 7, find the value of 5B plus, open brackets, A plus B square over A minus B square. Easy and steady. They've given us our value, so we just substitute. 5 times minus 7 plus A is what, 3, minus B is minus 7. 3 plus B is minus 7 squared all over A is 3 minus B is minus 7. So we can as well put a square. We can see that now. You can see that. Please, anywhere you don't understand, please, you can do well to ask in the comment section so I can do well to answer. So 5 times minus 7 minus 35 plus 3, this plus we multiply this minus. So what we have is 3 minus 7 arbitrarily. So 3 minus 7 will give us minus 4. Minus 4 square will give us 16 over 3 minus 7. This minus we multiply this minus to form plus. So 3 plus 7, 10. 10 square is 100. So minus 35 plus 16. If you punch your calculator, that should give you minus 19 over 100. Automatically 0.19. Minus 0.19. And that is our option C in the question.